After 24 years of the habit, I quit too. Thanks for your calls and letters of support, and congratulations to all of you who took the step forward and kicked the habit. And if you didn't quit this time, it's not too late. Call the American Lung Association for information and join those of us who are now free of nicotine slavery.
It's the year 2088, and the Starship Saxony is on its 25th mission in search of musical talent throughout the universe to spread peace and harmony through Rob Holt's UFO show. Hamtrak 25, a Spacey Odyssey, will be presented by the Ham-On Regal Players on stage February 25th, 26th, and 27th. Get your tickets at Second Look Books in the Lincoln Heights Shopping Center.
Tonight, an exciting NBC Monday night movie. When he first appeared on the western horizon, you made Desperado one of the most popular heroes on television.
It's over. You can count on that.
Now Desperado returns with an all-new adult adventure.
You're gonna die early.
Alex MacArthur, Marcy Walker, Robert Foxworth, and Billy D. Williams star in the all-new premiere movie event, The Return of Desperado.
The United States Grand Prix. It's as close as most of us ever get to a Formula One machine. Until now. The Acura Integra. It's Formula One technology, and it's street legal. The Integra. Precision-crafted performance from Acura.
If we let them, most dogs would eat their way to a weight problem. But because extra pounds aren't good for dogs, Alpo introduces a food that is. New Alpo Lite. With real meat, 100% adult nutrition, and 25% less calories than our regular canned dog food. So with new Alpo Lite, your dog won't gain any more, and he won't have to eat any less. New Alpo Lite, the healthy way to satisfy a healthy appetite.
Mom, I'd rather not talk about it.
Hey, I used to change your diapers. Talk.
I want to feel completely fresh, and sometimes I don't.
Sounds like it's time for Massengill.
Massengill?
The only douche with Effectol. I use it.
Massengill with Effectol washes you fresh in seconds for confidence that lasts.
I want you to have all the confidence in the world.
Thanks, Mom.
Massengill, trusted by more women than any other brand.
Excuse me.
No problem. We know about Kaeopectate, too.
Kaeopectate actually absorbs the germs that can cause diarrhea.
Kaeopectate bags. The diarrhea specialist.
From the looks on the front, you'll never guess the name on the back. Corelle. Yes, durable, beautiful Corelle. Meet the new face of Corelle.
Thanks again, boys, and keep the change. You hear all this nonsense about Kellogg's Frosted Flakes being just for kids. Well, I, for one, eat them, and I'm going to go right on eating them. Frosted Flakes just for kids? Come on. Like we adults have to go sneaking around. Like we can't love these crisp, sweet flakes just as much as kids. Who is it?
You just have to admit it. Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great.
A6, hurry and you'll make it.
Delta Airlines ticket agent Sam Singletary knows how to get people moving.
Mr. Franklin! Mr.
Franklin, your bag.
But sometimes he has to show off a few moves of his own. The kind of moves that made him a first-string halfback. Sam Singletary shares a feeling with everyone at Delta. He loves what he's doing. And it shows. Thanks.
He's secure.
These are the hands of Mr. Goodwrench. Hands with the know-how to fix things. Hands of skill. Hands that care. The working hands of Mr. Goodwrench. No one knows your GM car better. No one.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Wednesday on Highway to Heaven, he saved her life.
Would you like to hold me?
Yes, I would.
Now he's falling in love.
I was just wondering how long we were going to be together.
Forever seems about right to me.
Now Jonathan must face an impossible choice.
I love you.
Mortal happiness.
I love you.
Or a heavenly mission. Highway to Heaven, Wednesday.
Lay's jalapeno and cheddar and O'Grady's cheesy au gratin flavored potato chips. Can anyone resist the taste? Look for coupons on all 5 great-tasting flavors from Lay's and O'Grady's.
As far as undercover work goes, you do anything you can, as long as it's not breaking the law.
A narcotics cop, a high school student, and the scandal that followed on the next Hour magazine.
Tuesday at 3 when you come home to Q6. KHQ-TV Spokane.
Ritz crackers.
Many Ritzes, unbelievable.
3 sizes. They're very tiny.
Buttery.
Ritz Bits, every bit as good as a Ritz.
These vegetables are the nation's leading seller. These are not. These are chosen by Del Monte for their consistent quality. These are not. Does your family deserve anything less? Del Monte, we grow quality.
It wasn't supposed to start a revolution, but it did. Not because it was fashionable or trendy, but for a simpler reason. Something you could never convince people of, unless they tried it themselves. It made the things it's in taste better than anyone ever imagined. NutraSweet. Why so many things taste so good.
Only this gold bank card from First Interstate Bank lets you cash a personal check for up to $1,000 in more cities and states than any other bank. It also lets you get cash anytime at day and night tellers and at Cirrus ATMs across the U.S. and Canada. So whenever and wherever you travel, take along the only bank card that lets you get up to $1,000 in cash across our vast territory. The gold bank card from First Interstate Bank.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Thursday, has Becker finally gone too far?
What you did was unethical and probably illegal.
You're under arrest.
They could put me in jail for a year?
L.A. Law, Thursday.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Chris Wallace, NBC News.
Good evening from New Hampshire, where people throughout the state are getting ready to vote in the nation's first presidential primary. For at least some candidates, it will be do or die. George Bush and Bob Dole both are predicting victory. The Republican race is extremely close. Michael Dukakis goes into the primary with a comfortable lead over the other Democrats. I'm Chris Wallace in Manchester. More news later on this station.
Get rid of cheat grass in just one pass?
That'll happen just about the time pigs grow wings.
But with my cheatgrass gone, I could plant what I want to.
Sure, when pigs grow wings.
Why till trip after trip before planting? Landmaster II herbicide at low rates with one seedbed tillage trip stops cheat and volunteer.
One pass with Landmaster got my cheatgrass.
Kind of graceful, aren't they?
Landmaster II for better cheatgrass control in one pass.
Turn on the heat with Tina Turner in Rio de Janeiro. On the next PM magazine, we'll rock with Tina in Rio on the Break Every Rule concert tour, which may be her last. Then ride the waves with the Surf King, who has spent most of his life in the water. His latest projects include surf trading cards and comic books. And join us as we visit Eastern Washington's very first wildlife sanctuary in a backyard. Watch PM Magazine Tuesday at 7:30 when you come home to Q6.
These are some of the hundreds of people who quit smoking in the just completed Q6 American Lung Association Freedom from Smoking campaign. I'm Randy Shaw. After 24 years of the habit, I quit too. Thanks for your calls and letters of support, and congratulations to all of you who took the step forward and kicked the habit. And if you didn't quit this time, it's not too late. Call the American Lung Association for information and join those of us who are now free of nicotine slavery.
Q6 commemorates President's Day.
Peace and quiet are not part of this job. Headaches are. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol, but today my choice is Advil. My doctor told me to try Advil. He said it contains the same medicine as in the prescription brand Motrin. Just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirin. Advil gets rid of my headaches, and it's gentler to my stomach than aspirin. For headaches, Advil. Tablets and caplets. Advanced medicine for pain.
The new Honda CRX SI has a new double wishbone suspension system and a new 16-valve fuel-injected engine that has 105 horses. That's a lot of horses.
Mom, how does Planners get his popcorn so light and fluffy?
It's a secret. Love that aroma.
But, Mom, how does Planners get its popcorn so fluffy and light?
Well, dear, they use only the best quality corn. But, of course, that's what you'd expect of Planters.
Dad, did they have Planners popcorn when you were a kid?
No, Jenny. You're the lucky one.
Mom, is it possible for Planners popcorn to be too light and fluffy?
Planters popcorn, so light and fluffy you'll get carried away.
Come from work, you know I'm tired on beach. I try to make some supper, but I can't even eat. Jump in the shower, watch the world from my back. Gotta get you, baby, that's a natural fact. In the nighttime, that's the right time. I wanna be with you in the nighttime.
The night belongs to Michelob.
Love lesson number 11, how to change his mind.
I thought it was about time we got started on the activities.
Get back in here, Romeo.
Tennis?
Cruise.
How about scuba diving?
I have no intention of leaving this room.
Until
I'm finished with you. Brush up on your romance with Santa Barbara.
Tuesday on Matlock, you can catch a killer. Who? It's one of these 3, and your phone call will decide who did it. A killer's choice on Matlock.
Delta Airlines flight attendant Irene Lockwoody loves to fly.
Are you still here? My son was supposed to meet me.
Well, I'll wait with you.
That kid is always late.
What she loves most are the people she meets.
He must have got caught in the rain.
He was even born late.
Joey!
Ma. Irene is what Delta's all about.
Irene.
Yes?
Are you married?
Yep. 2 kids.
Late again, Joey.
You love to fly and it shows.
My eyes are my life. I use them to think, to feel, to create. Like my camera, I count on my eyes to be 100% of the time. When they're red, burning, or irritated, I use Visine.
For millions of people like you, Visine gives 100% of what you need all the time to relieve all these symptoms.
That's what I call 100% relief. What more could I ask for?
Millions ask for Visine and 100% relief. What more could you ask for?
He'd heard the news. He couldn't wait, or else he'd miss that bold new taste.
McDonald's Cheddar Bell.
It was beef from McDonald's, a quarter pound on a light rye bun, but it won't stay around.
McDonald's Cheddar Bell.
With cheddar cheese sauce, grilled onions too, a bold new taste, too good to be true. With supersized fries, he knew he'd arrive.
Cheddar Milk.
It's a good time for the great taste
to go
of McDonald's for a limited time.
When your throat's awfully sore, Chloraseptic stops the pain awfully fast. How fast? So fast, when he starts to feel relief, we'll end this commercial.
Shh. I want to make my hair look like my sister's. VO5 shampoo.
5 special ingredients, 3 to clean, 2 for manageability.
You used my shampoo. How'd you know? Fabulous hair.
VO5 shampoo with 5 special ingredients.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
A father returns.
Daddy!
Old wounds reopen.
You have no right to tell me about anything.
I'm your father.
I'm something you have.
That's not true. Then his job.
You can't force me out.
His house.
Better grab a cot.
His life.
How will I survive?
The Fall of Dr. Craig. A Year in the Life in St. Elsewhere, Wednesday.
Happened when we weren't looking. They took over. The burger people. Burger, please. Burger, please. Burger, please. Burger? Wait a minute. If I want to, I can have an Arby's beef and cheddar sandwich. Lean roast beef with tangy cheddar cheese sauce. Come on, join me. Heck, I'll even take the first bite.
Try Arby's Beef and Cheddar or Philly Beef and Swiss Cheddar combo meal, each with soft drink and large fries at a very special price.
A Q6 News update with Deborah Wild.
Good evening, everyone. Coming up on Q6 News tonight, the battle continues at this hour over which ambulance service will be awarded the contract to serve Spokane. City Council members could be in for a long meeting. We'll have the latest from council chambers. We'll interview a county commission candidate who will be running against Keith Shepard. An arsonist is on the loose in Omak. We'll have an exclusive report. And it was moving day at SeaWorld in San Diego. Now this.
For a limited time only, get a large Godfather stuffed pie pizza for the price of a medium. Godfather stuffed pie pizza. What are you waiting for?
All the day's news, weather, and sports just ahead at 11 o'clock. I hope you'll join us.
KHQ-TV Spokane.
Guy came by today trying to sell me some imitation body parts. Copycat hoods, doors, and fenders for GM cars. I wasn't buying. You see, I know some of those imitations don't come up to GM specs for fit, finish, and corrosion protection. How do you protect yourself? Ask to see a repair order before insurance work begins. And insist on genuine General Motors parts. Remember, it's your car, and it's your choice.
Student council.
Is it June yet?
Miss Sunshine.
Don't start, Hackett.
Okay.
Breakfast?
Brought mine.
Looks like dessert.
What's that, an experiment?
Nutri-Grain nuggets?
It's too loud.
Come on.
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain Nuggets, the first whole grain nugget cereal.
Crunchy, huh? Oh, I saw a smile.
Nutri-Grain Nuggets.
Dedicated to the ones we love.
For my little stain makers,
Greasy.
I get the stain lifter.
Wow.
All goes right to the stain and just lifts it away.
A-O-L.
It's the stain lifter.
Come on, where do you smell the brand new scent in Snuggle Fabric Softener? So Cuddle Up Fresh. A scent you'll love. It's the brand new Cuddle Up Fresh scent of Snuggle.
When it comes time to sell your home, consider this. Only one real estate sales organization sells more homes, finds more homes, and delivers more successful transactions every day than anyone else in the world. No one's got the power to move real estate like Century 21.
What's for dinner? Well, Lipton recipe soup mixes give you days and days of delicious ideas. So what's for dinner? Lipton.
Enter a world of ancient legends, governed by modern money.
Potential profit of $4 to $8 million. Who do we have to kill?
Profit is our pleasure. If they can do business Hong Kong style, so can I.
It'll be a bloodbath.
You could lose the whole company.
No, that is not going to happen. 1750.
And going down.
You still believe you will survive? I have to.
He wants the money tonight.
Her Majesty's government is not subject to blackmail.
It is not blackmail! The men of noble house mean business someday.
Hello? Robbie, hi. How's school?
Hi, Robbie.
Fine. But you better let Higgins out before you have an accident.
Amy, let the dog out, please.
So how's school?
Thanks, Amy.
Sounds like Amy has a big night tonight.
How did you know she was going out?
She always sings when she has a date.
So tell me.
Don't look now. But I think Dad's going for his 8 o'clock snack.
Al, we just ate 2 hours ago. Like I said, how's school going, Rob?
Look, that's Peter coming home from soccer practice. Better feed him dinner.
Never mind about Peter.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. What's wrong, Robert?
Who said anything's wrong?
You're not the only one in this family who can hear, you know.
Well, there's something else.
When the people you love come through loud and clear.
I love you, too.
That's AT&T.
I still can't believe how amazing you are. So sweet dreams, little Katie. And sweet dreams for me, too. Because I'm about to have something so rich, so creamy.
General Foods International Coffee's Cafe Vienna with the spicy sweetness of cinnamon. Unlike anything else, turning quiet time into a quiet celebration.
Celebrate the moments of your life.
With General Foods International Coffees.
Zippity-doo-dah. Wow, look at this. Post Natural Raisin brand now has Zip Pack resealable packaging. Zips the freshness right in, so it's better than ever. Too bad there's no one to share it with, to taste how crispy these flakes stay, how these naturally sweet raisins stay plump and juicy. Too bad. Zippity-doo-dah.
Zippity-yay!
Post Natural Raisin brand and Post Natural brand flakes, now with Zip Pack freshness.
Later tonight on The Best of Carson, Johnny welcomes Danny DeVito and author Calvin Trillin. Then, it's been a long journey since his hippy-dippy weatherman days, but George Carlin's funnier than ever as he joins Dave along with Willie Nelson on Late Night with David Letterman.
Hi, I'm Dave Letterman. Tonight's show is a repeat, but it shouldn't affect your viewing pleasure. They're all pretty much about the same anyway.
Private Detective Sonny Spoon.
That's my name. I can't help it.
It says here that you colored a crime boss.
What, little old me? You saved somebody from a car bomb?
No, but if you're unhappy with your car insurance...
Don't give me that.
But I'll give you some of this, eh?
Flaky.
Let not the sun go down on the anger.
Catch the real Sonny Spoon Friday.
Hey, I know the secret of the fast fish they serve at Skipper's. They're sending their fishing boats out with these radar guns. Beep, beep. They're clocking the fish, throwing the slow ones back and keeping the fast ones. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but do I look crazy?
The real secret to Skipper's seafood is fast service, quality, and tasteful values like our fish. All you can eat. No wonder we're inspiring legends.
I figured they're keeping everything over 40 miles an hour.
Turn on the heat with Tina Turner in Rio de Janeiro. On the next PM magazine, we'll rock with Tina in Rio on the Break Every Rule concert tour, which may be her last. Then ride the waves with the Surf King, who has spent most of his life in the water. His latest projects include surf trading cards and comic books. And join us as we visit Eastern Washington's very first wildlife sanctuary in a backyard. Watch PM magazine Tuesday at 7:30 when you come home to Q6.
KHQ-TV Spokane.
From the inland Northwest, Q6 News with Randy Shaw, Deborah Wild, Diane Barone with weather, and Dan Cluckner with sports.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Q6 News. The so-called ambulance wars continue at this hour in the Spokane City Council chambers.
For some time now, the city has been trying to decide which ambulance company would best serve Spokane. Tonight, a review committee presented its